Last time on Glee Club, LSH shot straight to the top of the leaderboard with a not-so-quiet performance.
Is caving in.
Today, who will make it into the top 5 and one step closer to a place in the semi-final? This is Comic Relief Does Glee Club 2013. And here are your hosts, Sam and Mark.
Trophy started life as a washing up bottle.
Look at it now. Look at it now.
Hey,
amazing.
see?
OK, let's find out how Naomi is getting on with the groups backstage.
Thank you very much, Sam and Mark. Yes, I am here backstage with our 3 clubs today. We've got Musicality, New Creation and Encore. Now, Musicality, I have read that you have rehearsed in some pretty unusual places. What's the most odd?
Well, sometimes in the hotel we go in the bedroom and shove the bed to the wall. So just to get as much space as we can.
Sounds like a good plan. Luke, you are the only boy out of all of these clubs. Do you mind?
Well, I do kind of mind that I'm the only boy.
But that makes you ultra special. And you are going to stand out. And you have got a really cool technique for learning your lines, haven't you?
I do. I stick them to the ceiling in my bedroom, and then every morning when I wake up, I see my lines and I grab them down and start reading them.
Just helps it go in your head. That sounds like a great plan. Talking of nifty techniques, well, all our groups arrived in Glasgow yesterday for the first time. But let's find out, have they all become BFFs or CRRs? Comic Relief rivals.
When Musicality, Encore and New Creation all met, the chat was soon in full flow.
We're New Creation and we're from Preston. We're Musicality and we're from Talbot. Oggy, oggy, oggy. Oi, oi, oi.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
We are called Encore.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And we are from Harrogate.
But did they get on, or did they end up climbing the walls? As it turns out, it was a bit of both.
I love being able to come here because it feels less like formal. It's nice to meet the other groups and stuff.
Yeah, get to know them all.
It definitely makes it feel like a lot less competitive. And
Yeah, definitely.
feel a lot more comfortable around the other groups.
Yeah.
It seemed that all 3 Glee clubs were already hitting the heights.
I think they're all really, really
Yeah,
nice.
because like we don't know them much, but they seem really friendly, and seeing as they laugh with each other, we laugh with each other too. So that's how we get along.
It's nice making friends though when you come to things like this. Though I don't like to be the group that's like on the side, not making friends.
You do dancing as well, I think, and that. Triple threat.
Our style is pop, innit? It's modern.
Some modern music.
We've chosen that.
Yeah, we like that. The train station, we started to sing and people like turning their heads like thinking it was a flash mob. That was fun.
Go down, go down. Okay, use your right foot. Your right foot. No, your right foot. No, that's your left. That's your left. Hi, Mom.
Please welcome our Glee clubs, Musicality, New Creation and Encore. It is fantastic to have you all here. The best of luck to you all. Let's find out a bit more about your first challenge.
Round 1, singing together. All group members must sing at the same time with no featured vocals.
Singing together for round 1 and performing the climb by Miley Cyrus / John McElderry. It's Musicality, New Creation and Encore!
I can almost see There's a voice inside my head saying, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where are you going? Sorry, I wanted to join in. That was so good. That was absolutely brilliant. What a fantastic start. Let's see what the judges thought. OK, Carrie, that is the first challenge song. Did the vocals do it for you?
Yeah, with this song, the vocals and the performance are absolutely inextricably linked because the words of this song are so inspirational that you have to be giving it loads of inner life and that has to connect to the singing. So in terms of musicality, I feel like you have upped your game since the auditions. I feel like you've come back, you look like a group now, you've listened to what we said. You're singing fantastic, beautiful harmonies, loads of inner life, really giving it some. Well done. For our second group, New Creation, what we loved about you in the auditions is that you're just kind of cool and throwaway. There was a lot of funny, kind of each person moving different ways. So I think visually you still need to be looking at what you're doing. Vocally, still very strong. Encore. Now, I remember in the auditions, when I look at it, I think, oh, yeah, these are the girls that did loads of dancing. So I was really impressed, particularly with the whole of the first half of that number, vocals coming through, harmonies coming through, and leaving all the dancing to the face, all the inner life coming through. I loved it. Very well done.
David, were you entertained?
Yeah, but again, in three very different ways. I feel that, like, Musicality, they look like your mates. They look kind of like, yeah, come on, let's give it a go. But then when they start performing, they're really locked, they're really unified. They're doing their own thing, but all together. New Creation. Now, I thought that, again, you know, you guys were entertaining, but I feel it. I could sense your nerves. Halfway through, it was like you go, oh, let's do it anyway. And then you really started to come through. But for the first little part, what I would say to you is similar to what I said when I saw you before. You've got to realise how good you are. Forget the nerves. Just give it everything. You've got one shot. Go for it, all right? And I have to say, Encore. Nice harmonies. Again, it was nice to see you not sort of feeling as though you had to somehow augment your performance with loads and loads of movement. Your singing is really together, really unified, and really strong.
John, which group stood out for you?
This round, well, look, all three have something special to give. That's why you're here. But the reality is, for me, that performance, what is it about you Welsh people? It's like you got music in your heart and soul. It just oozed. I felt every word you sang, so well done for that.
And Sisco, were you impressed by our groups?
Definitely. I think with Musicality, you were more all-rounded. You know, the performance, the vocals, and the small bits of choreography you had all marinated together, so it was really pleasant to watch. Well done. With New Creation, some of you started the step clicks on the upbeat, so it just made you look quite awkward. You were doing stuff opposite directions. You guys need to be in your comfort zone, even if it's not your type of song. Alter ego as soon as you get on stage, because you guys looked a little intimidated by the song, and I think you guys have got more to give. Encore, I love the vocals. It's good to see a dancing group as well that can sing. I thought some of the moves were a little harsh. The choreography was a little unnecessarily full out for this song, but you know what? If you can dance, why not?
Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, Ziggy. The scores have been checked and verified and the results for round 1 are in. So, it's over to you, Mr Nixon.
Thank you very much, Mr Rhodes. I can reveal that the judges' combined score for musicality out of a possible 120 points is... 86. The judges' combined score for new creation is... 52. And finally, the judges' combined score for Encore is... 76.
Well done, guys. There's still one more challenge to go, but before that, let's have a look at the scoreboard after round number 1.
Musicality take the lead with 86 points. New Creation have 52 points and Encore have 76 points. But with 120 points available to each group in round 2, it could all change.
Backstage, I feel like you're proud, Auntie. Musicality, fantastic. You've obviously taken on the judges' comments since we last saw you. Do you feel like you're performing differently?
I think we are performing completely differently. We've just grouped together and worked on our ensemble more and our soloists, obviously, so...
Well, it's obviously paying off. Well done.
Round 2, survival song. The groups will have to give it their all. It's their final chance to build those all-important points.
Representing Wales. All right, let's take a look at Musicality's journey to the heats.
From their first appearance in Cardiff, Musicality really seemed to live up to their name.
Yeah, it was really good. Really, really enjoyed that. I actually believed what you were singing.
Joyful, joyful, Lord, we adore thee.
And it wasn't only John who believed the group had potential.
All of the vocals together were really slick, and I think it was a great performance. Well done.
Thank you.
You all look really different. You're all different ages, which is great. I kind of would like to see some uniformity somewhere in what you're wearing. That's my only negative comment. Rest of it, perfect.
So how did Musicality get dressed for success this time round?
I understood completely with their outfits. We've decided to go on for the colour purple and denim.
There's your stage. How old are you?
10.
Are you nervous?
A bit.
Only a bit? I'd be terrified if I had to do that. I think you're amazing. How are you feeling today?
Really excited and nervous.
I'm really excited because not only we'll be able to perform in front of Carrie, David and Sisco, but we'll be able to perform in front of the audience. So it'll be great.
Like, I've always wanted to be on TV and it's my first time, so I'm really excited about it.
I'm pretty sure you're the only Welsh group through to this stage.
Really?
Are we really?
Oh, let's do this.
So you've got to do it for Wales?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
They are the pride of Wales and count Tom Jones, Shirley Bassey and Catherine Jenkins among their fans.
So pretty.
What? Catherine Jenkins?
Tom Jones.
Oh. Okay.
Singing Proud Mary by Ike and Tina Turner. It's Musicality!
Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep, 'cause I've been worried about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning.
Yeah, is that the end pose? Well done,
Nice
girls.
one, guys.
And boys.
David, did you think Musicality did Wales proud there?
Yes, I did. What's the name of your soloist?
Maya.
Maya. Maya was fantastic. And
Yeah.
it's like a little girl with this voice that was just so confident and committed. There's such conviction in it. And then when you all come together, there's such a strength in what you're doing vocally. Loved your movement. Hugely entertaining.
Nice one. It's a good start. That's a good start.
Not bad.
John, vocally, do you think that was good enough?
Everything was good enough. It was a complete performance. Vocally, emotionally, visually, solos. Maya mia, bellissima. Fantastic. That was such a good performance. Thank you. Wow.
Done. Sisco, what did you think of the choreography?
Choreography was really good. I'm glad that you actually injected a bit of the original choreography in there as well. When I first heard it, I was nervous a bit because it's such a big song, but you guys really did it justice. Well done.
And finally, Carrie, do you see Musicality as a finalist?
Oh, definitely they could get through. I think it's hard because each group is bringing something different today, so you kind of have to judge it within their own range and also look at what else we've got. But, yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Steve, well, thank you very much. Judges, got to be happy with that. Got to be happy with
And
that.
also, only lad in the show today.
Bring
High
it.
five, you
Bring
player.
it. I want some of that.
Player.
I want some of that.
Look at
All
him.
right.
What a player.
Give it up for Musicality.
Maya, such a big voice, such a little person. You must feel really good about those comments from the judges.
Yeah, it's really great.
Yeah. Were you chuffed that they said such nice things about your voice?
Yeah, I was really chuffed.
And do you think everybody that will watch you at home will be very proud?
Yeah.
Proud Marys?
My family will be really proud.
I bet they will. I was dancing away backstage. I was having the time of my life. Now, you are the only group through to this round representing Wales. So do any of you speak Welsh? Yeah. Do you want to translate a bit of Welsh for me? OK. OK, let's hear some Welsh. Could you maybe say, Naomi is better than Sam and Mark? Oh, no, wait. Say, Naomi is way better than Sam and Mark.
Oi.
My Naomi, lot gwell na Sam a Mark.
Hey! Doesn't that sound good? Oh, yeah, let's hear it for Musicality!
Judges, you've seen them all perform and have awarded points for vocal ability, creativity and performance across 2 rounds.
Carrie, before we reveal who the winner is, how would you sum up today's performances?
I think today's performances have been really strong. And may I just say, I think to be able to deliver in 1 minute 30 everything you've got, you can only be as good as that particular moment. You think 10 minutes later I would have been so much better. But that's what you've given us today, and you've all done really, really well.
Thank you. Thank you, Carrie. Right, the wait is over. The scores have been checked and verified, and we now have the results. Indeed. I can reveal the winner of today's heat is... with a total score of 173, it's Musicality!
Well done, guys. Please give a massive round of applause to our runners-up, New Creation and Encore.
Well done. Been a brilliant, brilliant show. You've all been fantastic. Thank you once again to our lovely judges, Carrie, David, John and Sisco.
Thank you,
Always
judges.
a pleasure.
Thank you very
Always
much.
a pleasure.
And, of course, a massive thank you to the lovely Naomi Wilkinson. Really good. Really
got
good.
the medals?
You've got the medals. Off you go. Give them out. Make sure you join us next time when more Glee Clubs will battle it out for the chance to be crowned the winners of Comic Relief Does Glee Club 2013. See you then.
Today's heat winners Musicality goes straight into second place, just 4 points behind LS8, with Encore taking the 5th spot on the leaderboard. If you want a reminder of the performances, go to the CBBC website and click on the link for the current top 5. Will LS8 keep hold of the top spot? Will any of the 3 groups battling it out next time make the top 5? Don't miss it!